I'm about to embark on my first long journey in my MG4 Trophy Long Range. It's the first time the range is really going to be properly tested because the return journey is about 230 miles. If I'm there, I may be able to granny charge, but it might not give me enough. So this could be my first test of public charging. Let's see how it goes. Now you can see it's a very, very cold morning. I've got dragon breath. And there was ice on the windscreen first thing this morning. It is now only about 2 degrees, so the range will be affected. Now, with it cold outside, the car is plugged in and charged to 100% and indicating 233 mile range. But as it's cold, I think it's only one thing for it. Heated seats. I do like this function, it is great. So here we go. We are off on our long journey. Now, according to the sat-nav, which I've now unplugged, it was saying 120 miles from here. We've been driving for 15 minutes. It is cold outside, it is only 3 degrees, and it is showing at 2.4 miles per kilowatt. So, we have got about 214 mile range. We've got 120 miles to go, and we've been travelling 9.8 miles currently. So, when we get there, I'm going to granny charge for a bit, and then when we head back, I think I am going to have to use a public charger, which will be my first time I've ever had to use one. Sat-nav, and it has just indicated that it is taking me on a diversion route, so my travel to destination has gone from 60 miles up to 75 miles. Now that means that I will arrive with about 90 miles or thereabouts remaining, so for my journey home it looks like I will definitely require public charging unless I can get a good use of the granny charger. So this is going to be an experience which I was not quite expecting. Hey ho, let's see what happens. So here we go, we have arrived, 128.3 miles, 3.3 miles per kilowatt hour. It took 2 hours and 27 minutes, and we've got 40% charge and 84 miles remaining. Time to bang it on the granny charger. Okay. So the car is plugged into the granny charger. I asked my dad, who we're staying with now, who is a Scotsman, if I could charge it overnight, and you could imagine his reaction. He literally choked on his iron brew. But yeah, so let's see how much this gives overnight. We did an extra 10 miles when we got here, so we are now at 29%. So it'll be interesting to see what we are left with when we come to leave tomorrow. I'll keep you updated. So I've arrived at the service station at 37% and 77 miles left, but I've still got about 70 miles left, so I thought, yeah, I didn't really fancy trying to manage that just in case I got stuck in traffic or got diverted or something like that. So we're at a grid serve, high power charging point. That's the first time I've ever used one of these, so let's see how this goes.
Season 47.
So, well, this is what I'm not sure about how to do. Please present your payment method to the contactless reader below. Now I have got an Electroverse bit of money on there, so let's see, does that work? Card is invalid, try another. Okay, maybe not that one then. Yeah. So normal card it is. Card accepted. Starting.
Is it?
Preparing to charge. Connecting to your vehicle now. Okay, this is interesting. This is all very exciting for me. My son seems to find it very good as well. Hey, look, an MG4 on there. At least I know what cars to advertise. Preparing to charge, connecting to your vehicle. So the charging door's open. Here we go. Charging using 100% net zero energy. And right, so it's 79 pence per kilowatt hour. Lovely. Let's see what this ramps up to. Hopefully more than 38 kilowatts. It should, I imagine, go up to, I mean the car can handle 150 kilowatts, so let's see. So there we go, after only 3 minutes we're already at 77 kilowatts at 41%. So,
oh my god, it's changed.
So let's go and get something to eat and we'll be back in a few minutes. There we go, after full of a McBurger we've managed to get that finally to disconnect. That was a little bit more troublesome than I was expecting. So it's given me 80%, but I had an issue where it just wouldn't unlatch from the car. I don't know why. It was showing it as, you know, able to be unlatched, but it just wouldn't have it. Yeah, that was a little bit of a stressful moment, so I'm not sure what happened there, but we're all good. Let's get on the way. So I am back home. I thought I'd let you know and elaborate what happened at the public charger with the unlatching the charger from the car. Now, when I was walking back to the car after having our McBurger, I noticed the grid serve, which was the charging network, the unit lit up white as we were walking up to the car. So it reached the 80% as we were walking up to it. So it was perfect timing. Now I unlocked the car, got the kids in the car, belted them up and everything, and then went to unplug the charger from the car and it just wouldn't unplug. So I thought, oh, I must try locking it, unlocking it, still wouldn't have it. Went to the machine, pressed stop on the machine, still wouldn't unlock. Got in the car and tried to unlock it from the touchscreen and it still wouldn't have it. And then it threw up a rear drivetrain fault, contact MG workshop. I thought, oh no, I've killed it. I don't know what I've done here. Got out the car in a bit of a fluster, locked it, unlocked it, tried all this, still wasn't having it. In the end, I decided to use the app and set the charging limit to 90% and then started the process again on the charging point and set my car to charge again, scanned my debit card and like it was going to start charging it again, and then stopped it once it then registered the car. Thinking, you know, like your home charger, if you stop it, it will just allow it to unplug. Still wouldn't unplug. So by this point, I was getting a bit flustered. We've been about 10 minutes. The kids were starting to get a bit upset. My car was basically being held to ransom. I couldn't drive it anywhere. A bit of a panicked unlock, and then just randomly it then released, and I was able to get it free. So yeah, that was that. I plugged it back in as you saw, and then got back in the car. And then it threw up a load of warning faults saying lane keep assist disabled, front radar disabled, so the automatic cruise control was no longer functional, contact MG workshop, and then it all just cleared and then went in ready mode and then allowed me to drive. So it's a bit of a strange one. I can't say it was the most pleasant experience that I was expecting. For a first impression, it really wasn't too good. I was hoping it would be a little bit smoother than that. I'd like to know if that was just me or if anyone else has had those sort of problems as well, because I'm hoping that was just a bit of an anomaly, really. I won't let it put me off. I'll persevere with public charging if I need to in the future. It was just a bit of a strange one, so hopefully that was a one-off and it won't happen again. But yeah, if anyone else has had anything like that, I'd love to know if you've had any weird experiences at public charges where it's just taking your car a hostage and just won't let it go. But yeah, back home, everything's good, and I managed to get 70 miles in 13%, which I think is actually really good. So the range became really good in the end. But I hope that was interesting, my little journey and the public charging network. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time on Mac Motors.